A good week. Um, I did a bit of puttering around um, between streams to get some stuff ready for what I want to do with the bridge. I mean, having it all in wood, I get it, I do. What I'm planning on doing, as you probably picked up on there, is upgrading some of it to stone instead, and actually making it more I suppose more believable, I suppose is probably the best way of putting it. But anyway, I hope you all have had a good week. I also got a little project I've been working on, sort of like, well, I've ripped out all the dirt and most of the stone that was underneath the base, which is what I was working on. That's almost finished under there. When it's completely finished, I'll show you guys what I've done. But until then, a lot of under there has changed. And we do have a minecart, and that's good. Did I take it? Did I take the minecart? Yep, I did. Okay. Because of where I want to start building, I'm going to need a minecart. Now, a lot of what I'm going to be using, I'm not going to be using smooth stone itself to make life easier picking it up. So, you know, things like normal stone brick, you know, stairs and so on and so forth will really break up the wood. I mean, I used wood initially because it's the cheapest material to use, or the easiest material to use. But what's easiest isn't always the best, and now I've got the stone I've got, maybe throw a bit of andesite. I won't throw any direct because I don't really like using that. You know, it gives it some more texture. You know. And let's see. I'm running on the 4 stairs, 65. I'll do one more stack of stairs. That's it. That should be good for a start. It's mostly what's over the water that be sorted. I mean, yep, I'm okay, mate. As I say, I'm mostly upgrading the bridge today. All this business. Please don't go too far. Get rid of all this ugly cobble. Yeah, yeah. If I've got any space. No, I don't. Because that means I'd have to have common sense. Alright, let's see. So, if we go there, 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 and then go, where are they? Oh, they are in the right place, okay. And then go, oh, I've done that wrong. No, that's in the wrong place. You can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to set that on the top like that, so that, especially here, where the don't want that. Oh, I'm missing a few. Huh? Ah, there it is. Aha, okay. Like that. Go away. And, you know, put a torch there. There. I'm just trying to get rid of what's ugly in the Minecraft world, you know. And honestly, I didn't realise just how much and then build a support near the top, you know. Alright, what do we need? I picked up, yeah, I have. Thought as much. So then you go there. Oh, damn, done that wrong. I did as well. There. There. Right. Let's get the staircase back in. What's it they say? It's not a beautiful job, but someone has to do it. Although I don't think they were referring to putting slabs up the side of a staircase. Alright, let's get rid of that last one there. Gotcha. Okay. So we go there, there, there. Get rid of the last two. And that one. That's good to see. Then go here and go bye bye. And that is the end of the cobble there, at least. And then we go down one. I know, probably not the most interesting episode you're going to see, but alright, let me go there, there, and there, and now we need don't worry, he doesn't. I appreciate the lookout, but he doesn't, don't worry. Alright. Okay. And we're looking, what? There and there. Don't want you. Nope. Don't. And damn, need you. There. 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 Really? How much rail did I lose? You're kidding me. According to this, I'm one bit of rail short, and I shouldn't be. That's a little convenient. Got any sticks on me? Yeah, I should be able to make a few more. Alright. Whoa! Wow. Okay. There we go. One side done. And there. 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 And there. There we go. That's more like it. Hang on. You're in the wrong place. And what don't I need? Granite. Still wondering where that bit of whoa. I'm still wondering where that bit of track went though. Because for obvious reasons it's got me a little loop. Nope. Bye bye. Oh, for the love of. Alright. No. I won't go the other way. I won't go the. No. Let's see if there's a brake function, shall we? Let's go back on ourselves. Right, let's see. Whoa, whoa. Coming. There we go. Right, let's see. Actually wondering how far this will make it. So I don't want to go all the way. We won't be upgrading this completely in this episode, mostly because, well, we're looking probably about 7 hours to do so. But I will do as much as, you know, as much as we can. I'll probably take that dirt down about 2 steps as well. So I've noticed that, especially at night, if you go anywhere. Oh wow. Anyway, yeah, I've noticed if you go anywhere at night, this place gets very Yeah, it's very nice. I mean, what I'm planning on doing is where these slabs are on the edge, is probably to, over that, probably run stone brick and, you know, and what have you down there. That's the idea, at least. You know, to something like here. So, you know, running I don't know. There we go. But I want stair sitting on top. This is awkward. Pardon me. How to do this? How to do this? Because I want the stairs sitting up. So I don't know. If I can, I don't know, put. I don't want that one there. Really? If I had the slab there, I'll do that. Then I'll go and get that brick. There we go. Right. Actually, that's not a bad start. Like that. That. You know, you get the idea. You're doing just enough to support the outer edge of well, in this case, of where the end of the line is. So you're essentially building, I think it's something similar to a signal house almost. You know, it then looks a lot more, I suppose, well, I would say imposing, but what's it imposing it on? You know, it would certainly make an impression. You know, if I can get that, I wonder if I can move that pillar. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the build done. But back to what I've done underneath the main base. It's, you know, it is a little something I wanted to do a while back. Well, it's actually something I want to do just before Christmas, in fact. But you know what it's like, especially near the holidays. Well, okay, that's unusual. So. Yeah. Okay. So if I go like that and then go, that didn't go as I planned. I go like that and then go. I have to think about that one. But that gives you some idea roughly about what's going down, minus this line. That line won't be there when it goes the rest of the way down. But that gives you some idea of the arches that'll be going over. The only difference here is is that these arches will end in a roof. Will the roof be will the roof be anything spectacular? Me personally, I'd like to think so, but probably not. I mean, it's a functional building, so you know you're looking at a functional roof essentially. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Gotcha. Always a challenge putting stairs down from underneath, because occasionally you end up with the corner ones where you don't want a corner one. Like that. Okay, so that's a thing. That goes there. And then inside you go boom, boom, boom. That's it. And then here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. A little something like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that seeing a few more of my builds going up may help. I mean, a few of the builds I've got in mind, it's getting the materials. You know, as you know, I do all this on my own. I mean, okay, last week I did have Eli's help, which helped, no pun intended. Did really, excuse me, did really help a lot. So, you know, I'm doing certain builds I never thought I would do. You know, I mean, I never thought I would even attempt doing this many archers. Again, I mean, I know it's not a lot by most YouTuber standards, but you know, this is still a relatively new build, so you really do not like going the way I want you to, do you? Ow. Alright, let's see. Gotcha. And then we go bottom half the slab, which is that. There we go. And you get little things like that. I mean, I've noticed it, especially in this case. I mean, it if anything, it adds to the wood. It actually adds to the cobble, which wasn't what I was expecting. I was actually expecting it to overpower the cobble so I could rip the cobble out, but in this case, it's, you know, from what's here, it actually adds to the cobble. So you're looking, what, probably every 1, 2, 3, probably every 3 blocks or so having an arch like this. I may remove the blocks underneath, the block underneath where the powered rail is, and actually just put a redstone block in. It'll, yeah, if anything, it'll clear it up. But I mean, then on the side here, I can put the torches actually on the pillars. You know, be it inside, outside, on the side, you know. And even more so, I'll be able to then sync. I mean, apart from apart from here, we'll be able to sink the all the wood down half a block, because I think most of these are slabs, if I remember correctly. And it'll just, you know, it'll add a little contrast. It'll add the, you know, like that. Because at the moment, that's very, very flat. I mean, okay, I could probably transition that by using full blocks as opposed to using, you know, that, or even swapping out to stairs. Which again, you know, it's not a bad idea. It's already well, I wouldn't say a stark improvement because, well, it's a noted improvement over what's there, you know, and you're your own big, as they say, was it you're your own biggest critic. So, you know, in this case, I would say that probably holds true. What did I put I don't need the rails in my hand. I need that, and I still need what's left of those. So the other thing I'm going to need to do, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, is go and mine a load of andesite, which I was hoping to do off screen, but anybody who knows me knows I like getting my. If I start a project, I like to get the project done. So. So hey, anybody hoping for a marathon stream? Yeah, gonna have, I would say, probably about a 4-hour stream where it comes to that. And you know, as I said, that pillar's being moved to the middle. But it won't be made out of cobble. I'm not collecting any of the cobble. Well, if I can help it. So that one will stay for the time being. Same as on the side of this building. All the cobble will be ripped out. If, you know, either on the side or on the bottom, the cobble will be going. So, you know, let's get this last bit in for this side, and then yeah, and then as I said, either transition to 3, or is 3 a bit? No, 3's a bit close. So let's say either transition to 3. Ooh, okay, that's never a good sign. You know, transition to the redstone block, which I think I've got enough to do even at this mine. Oh boy. You know, I think I've got enough to swap over to it, so that's what I may in fact do. This is gonna hurt. Well, it's gonna hurt regardless, so. Ow. There we go. So that gives you some idea how often the archers will be. So let's do that. Let's yeah. let's get us some andesite, and then get rid of all this cobble, because I won't need it. Not anymore, anyway. Ah, there's my other silk touch. Right. Let's head down here. Oh, I've got a lot to do even down here. And we are talking, when I say a lot of that's good. Alright, if I put what's in here in there so I can get some andesite. Alright, so let's see. Got a few rich veins of andesite along here. Sounds like we've got a slime chunk nearby as well, which oh, because of course there is. Why did there have to be dirt near me? Well, this is awkward. When in doubt, put dirt over it. The downside to that is that means more dirt, more yeah. I should see, actually, do I have an empty bucket? I don't think I do. Not on me, anyway. I'd rather turn that to obsidian, which is easy to get rid of, than, you know, deal with it as is. No. Damn. Really? You try to tell me I haven't got any? Where are you? Yeah, I don't like using smooth stone slabs. Yeah, I know. I already know what's going to come up in chat. Huh, bit more than what I was expecting. So while that's smelting up, let's see where that. Okay, ends there, which is kind of interesting in its own right. Huh, which means we've got spiders in that next door. Wonderful. Ooh. Uh-huh. I wonder, is there any way I can... Yeah, good. Awesome. still the best way to mine store on its own, stone on its own. Store? Whoa. Leave that there. And here we go. Push back. There we go. Huh. So, slime chunk above our heads. Wonderful. The irony, if you look back to a few of the earlier episodes of this series, you'll actually see that the home base was built more or less on where a slime chunk was before the transition from PS4 edition to Bedrock. Which since then, that's all been, yeah, that's all gone. There we go. So anyway, what have you guys been up to this week? Damn it. You know, anything fun, anything interesting? I'd like to try and get to know my subscribers a bit better. You know, it'd be that should be great, to be honest with you. And so far, being very, very small on YouTube hasn't actually hurt me too much either, which is always a plus. You know, it's always nice when the community that even the small group that, you know, even the small group of 52 that I've got really are good people. I know probably nearly everybody says it about their subs, but I genuinely mean it. We've got some really good guys here. You know, hopefully we'll see Benji pop in fairly soon. It's not it's one of those. It's not a normal stream without the usual people. You know, it's not the. There we go. You know, hopefully, you know, I'm not essentially going round and round in circles. I mean, as I said, I've got some big builds in mind. Well, fairly big builds in mind. And by big, I mean, you know, for one person big. I don't mean big as in this is going to take years to complete. Ooh, that's handy. But as anybody who knows me will tell you, if I put my mind to, damn it. You know, if I can put my mind to what I'm building, then you're in for essentially a good build. You know, I do love relaxing with a few of you guys as well, which certainly helps. I know it's probably a little cliche, but let's see if we can get this this year to grow. This year the channel to grow again. As I said, we're sitting at 52. I would love to see us hit 100. I mean, ideally, I'd actually love to see us hit 1,000, but us hitting 100 would be incredible. Okay, bit of lag there. And honestly, with the group of people we've got, I think we can do it. I genuinely think we can push that. You know, we can push through and hit that. I've upped the. I changed the. Finally managed to change the message at the bottom of the screen. I had to go all the way through the PlayStation messages, or all the way through into, well, not PlayStation messages, PlayStation display, to do all that in the end. It wasn't explained too well. Okay, let's see who we got. Hi, new viewer, how are you? Bye, new viewer, thanks for stopping by. See, what it's one of those little things that, oh, well, I'd say bug me. I mean, it's a little, I suppose it's a little annoying. You know, you pop on, you click on a video, say, and not say anything. I mean, I get it, you know. Probably not the I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and like I said, I know I occasionally drone on, but that said, I'm also not just doing this for, you know, for my own health. I'm doing YouTube because I enjoy it, ultimately. I know, shock horror, somebody actually enjoying what they're doing, but I do. And I haven't got any. Oh, I've got some sticks on me. Okay. Oh yeah, there they are. Right, you know. Oh, block of coal? No, I don't want blocks of coal. Come on. I don't know, 25 is a bit. Yeah. There we go. But, you know, I mean, I speak to my family about it, and I occasionally get, well, what do you talk about, or you know, or what do you play, or whatever. And as soon as I mention Minecraft, then basically whatever's on my mind, it's sort of like everybody goes quiet. That's sort of like, yeah, thanks, you know, my mum, my brother, and you know, and that are exceptions to the rule, because obviously they want to see this do well, just like I do. And I mean, let's be honest, most families want, you know, want their family member to succeed, so mine's no different in that regard. The difference I've got is, you know, I was initially told by someone who I'm not going to mention that I wouldn't even get a channel off the ground. Well, it's not in proving that person wrong, it's in proving it's knowing that yeah, it's knowing that what I'm doing, people enjoy watching, or you know, people enjoy joining in. Right. There we go, all clear. Gravel. Ugh. But, you know, this is getting there. Like anything else, minds and builds get there, you know. I apologise for midstream ramble, but I unfortunately tend to do that because, as I said, I don't have a script in front of me, so I tend to think probably a lot more than I should. But hey. Everybody thinks, right? It's part of what makes us human. You know, I'm hoping that you know, that what I'm doing or what I'm building isn't too boring or what have you. But as I'm not hearing any feedback, I don't know. You know, that's one thing I'd love for anybody to do in the comments below. Leave a comment. You know, if you tried building blah, can you know, just anything. Obviously keep the comments clean, but you know, that goes without saying, I hope. If you know, if things go a little, if things keep going as honestly as well as they are, which with, you know, games like Cyberpunk and that round the corner, which, you know, with hopefully with you guys not minding it, I will stream that when that drops, which, as you guys know, got put back. Got put back till September, but you know, that is what it is. You know, I will, as I said, if you want me to try streaming other games, again, leave it in the comments, and I'll mull it over and take it from there. Currently, I am having problems getting The Witcher 3 playing, and it is unfortunately, it's a digital copy from the PlayStation Store. I don't know why, but occasionally it won't load through, or when I try and stream, as was done with that one initial stream of it, it just goes for about 30 minutes or so, and then without warning locks up. I had a similar problem with Car Mechanic Simulator, which I'm afraid to say was, well, not afraid to say, I'm ashamed to say, doesn't look like it'll be coming back, as I tried playing it again the other day and I had the same problem. I've just tried to move the garage forward at least to having 2 lifts so we could start going into the junkyard, and the game decided, nope, sorry, you can't have that. We're going to freeze on you now, and that was it. Which is a shame, because it is a good game. Honestly, it's an enjoyable game. Me personally, I don't think I play any games that are not that enjoyable. I mean, granted, there's going to be people that disagree, because everybody's got their own, got their own likes, dislikes, and everything else. But, the majority of the games I like, as the name suggests, are driving games or racing games. But that market, honestly, is saturated at the moment. And I know how that sounds by me saying market, but that one part of YouTube is covered by people who know a lot more about these games than I do. As I've said before, I've been playing racing games off and on since the original Super Mario Kart, which was 1994, I think. It was either 94 or 96, but either way, I've been playing them for a long time. As you can probably guess, I enjoy them. I mean, obviously that's why I enjoy them. That's partly why my gamer tag is what it is. But, I digress, The irony, though, this is a little similar to what I was doing in the main mine, which I may shortly take us back to show you around. What I'm in the middle of improving, though, I won't show until it's done, because the idea, the build I've got is what's in mind is, yeah. It's almost finished, but not quite. and it's one of those things I don't want you guys to see until it's finished. You know, in the next few episodes, we'll be heading back to the Nether, be updating, be updating the Nether building, mostly ripping the cobble out and putting stone in. But aside from that, we've got improving the farms. I may even look into do a bit of automation on some of those. Yeah, there's about 7 or 8 things I actually want to do over the next 8 weeks, and I think we can get there. You know, if we get if I can get the rest of the materials together I need, which honestly I'm not far off. I think where are we at? Just over a stack, that's good. Right, what don't I need that I've got on me? Because obviously I'm going to need to do what I've done with the smooth stone again, which goes without saying. I'm actually going to take that block of redstone. There are 64 blocks of redstone with me as well, so we can change things up there as well. Anything else? Get rid of the andesite. No, diorite. Keep the more diorite. Get rid of you. Okay, so still don't know why that said I needed more rails, but yeah, never mind. Shouldn't need any more sticks. Get rid of the fishing rod. Keep the axe. Get rid of the gold. Get rid of the potatoes. Get rid of the bones. So let's see. Oh, and right. I may even down here, when we get a bit more of that the magma cubes, not magma cubes, magma blocks, actually make this look like a hot tub, because there's natural water in there, and it'd be a shame not to, not to have that in there. All right, granted you couldn't stand on it because it'll understandably cook you, but just a little thing to consider. See, I want to rip all these out as well. As you say, don't pat yourself on the back, or but yeah, I think it's getting there. Alright, let's see. That's not all the andesite, surely. Okay. No, didn't think it was. It's one of those ones, I'd rather have too much andesite than not enough. Right, that's that. Let's see. So let's do 1, 2, then do 1. No, I think turn the rest into Okay, so that was a pillager raid. That's not what I was expecting to see out my window. Uh-huh. Why is there a rather large pillager raid near my base? That makes... Anyway. What was I doing? Right, I'm going to put the coal away because I shouldn't need... no, I shouldn't need any more than just over 2 stacks of those. Alright, let's make sure I've got a way of... Hang on, I'll put these two together. There we go. Right. So my other idea, because I don't think I'll be doing anything to... So I won't need that anymore. And I'm going to put you there. Right. Okay. Let's do that. Do that. Yeah. And honestly, I think that'll work. Like that. Like that. I mean, I know, okay, it's a waste of a block of redstone, but the amount of redstone blocks I've got, I think I can afford it. Honestly, I think I can afford it. If anything, that may here decrease the amount I need. It may not, but you know. But what I am going to do, I mean, I know it's a little cliche, but put 2 redstone torches each end. So if nothing else, if I at least go through and replace these. I mean, even go through at those points and start mark off where the archers are starting. You know, you guys will have a rough idea then what's going where, and you know. There we go. And boop. Bye. In go. And boop, boop. And there. Right. And boop. There we go. Let's see. If I put you there, boom. Yeah, I think it's something like every 7 blocks I've got this. I think. Honestly, I wasn't paying that much in the way of attention when I was putting it down, unfortunately. I was just focused on putting it all down. That was silly. Let's see that. Yeah, I think I'll get about halfway down this and then actually what I may do if I stop that there for the time being. There we go. And now, bring the slab down. Bingo. At least. Don't want that. You know, then at least, as I said, get this marked off where it'll start. You know, you guys will have a rough idea where these archers are going. I mean, the funny thing is, these okay. These archers are something I had an idea to put in originally, but as I said, I didn't have the I suppose you could say, well, almost say ability. I mean, I disagree on ability, but the confidence. You know, I didn't have the confidence to put it in initially, which that's what a lot of my stuff actually boils down to. If there's a build I've just started recently, it's the renewed confidence you guys have given me, which, to be honest, the support you guys have given me, you know, even if it's just by watching the videos, is actually pretty good. I mean, we all know how YouTube's actually treating, you know, us creators at the moment, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're being overly downplaying, especially my content. I mean, I don't swear out of principle. I don't, you know, I don't use any of their so-called buzzwords. So, you know, I don't, because me personally, as I said, I don't swear. So well, when I'm playing, obviously with my friends and what have you, then yeah, okay, I occasionally will swear, but I try not to as heavily as possible, because, as I said, that stems from the respect of you guys. You know, I don't, same as I won't talk down to you guys. You guys know what I'm doing or what I'm trying to do, or you know. And you know, when that's the case, it actually is quite nice, because you know, as I said, you guys are some pretty nice people. Which isn't which isn't me, you know, being a suck up or anything like that. You guys genuinely are nice people. You know, so but I will say, long-term goal for this series is to ultimately, as you probably guessed, fight the the Ender Dragon. But I want to get some of these builds done first. I've got quite a few big builds in mind. You know, whether they're all done in one world or I split them across, you know, a few. this is my, this is my main world. This is the world that we've all, that you've been watching, you know. I know, I'm mumbling again, but that's also partly of how I think through things, which I know can be a little, well, even I'm going to say can be a little bit annoying, because not everybody understands it, or not everybody... Wrong button. Alright. Are you kidding? I've got nowhere to put my boots. Damn. Oh. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is remove the boots, because I'm going to be up and down these things pretty much the whole strip. As you're probably aware, every time you take full damage, your boots and sometimes your leggings as well both take damage. Is it a lot? No, it's something silly like 1 point of damage, but it all adds up. You know. It's partly why they recommend you wear, full armor when you go mining. So if you fall, you've got a better chance of, surviving said fall. I wonder, should I run a spine down the middle? No. If you're wondering why I call it a spine, it's because it would literally run dead center, and as you know, your spine runs down the center of your back. See? This place is coming along. And if anything, it's lighter with these on, which means you'll be able to see it from further away. Which, yeah, honestly is a good idea. I think it's not the full reason I thought of doing it, but, it works. It works to with this all being lit up, it gives you the, well, to my mind at least, it gives you that feel of a mining town, or in this case, a jungle retreat, which honestly, if I'm honest with you, was the idea. Every now and then a few of these planks being loose, and you have the upside down stairs, well, almost bolted into the middle, things like that. The awkward thing, the one thing we can't do, which would be nice, is actually have the mine carts connected to almost like a pole connected to the top, which would be where the redstone would be, as opposed to on the floor. But you know, that's your game mechanics for you. So, and hell, I'm not complaining about that one. That's one thing I'm not complaining about, because that would really be a pain to sort out each time. There, up, there. The other thing I even thought of doing, I mean, it may be a bit of overkill, but I even thought about running almost like a fence along that wall. You know, those the stone brick walls along there. I haven't decided what to do the ceiling in yet. I may actually go into some wood and maybe put either a birch roof or, you know, or something like that on the top. At the moment it's looking a little I don't want to say it's looking a little silly, but unfortunately it's looking a little silly. Let's see if connecting it together makes it look any better. Yeah, this is all, excuse me, this is all trial and error as well. You know, build wise it's trial and error. Actually, that pulls it together. I wasn't sure that was going to work, but yeah, it works. I will probably put something on here to stop them being solid walls occasionally, but aside from that, yeah, this works quite well. I'm actually quite happy with how well this works. Yeah, use an extra slab, don't add too much. That's a new one. But yeah, you know, this is getting there. It's improving, and it's growing. Damn. Ran out of fences. There we go. That's better. Look at that. From what it was to what it is, I mean, that's an improvement. I like that. That's when you know you've got to build or an upgrade you like. Really? Huh, where did the... Okay. That wasn't what I was after, but okay. And one more should be enough. Come on. Yeah, that should be enough to get us almost all the way across. Keep your fingers crossed. Hi viewer, please, you know, feel free to talk in the chat. I'll respond as quick as it comes through. we go. Wonderful weather. There we go. But that should give you a rough idea how that translates. Actually, if I can catch up to where the minecart is, which should be just ahead, we can see how that looks on the way back. I don't have it on me, do I? Oh no, I do. Let's see what that looks like now. That honestly looks a little ominous. Ominous. That's the word. Yeah. It honestly, you know, works quite well. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think it works? Do you know? Yeah, I'm interested in feedback. I can't improve how I build without hearing anything. So and we need bingo. One and two. One there and one there. Right, what I may do at the 2-hour mark is actually finish the stream and then carry on. So when you come back next week, this bridge will, you know, be more up to snuff, and you know. Didn't realise I only needed the one along here, so. Why I thought I needed to, I have no clue. But that's, you know, that's part of what I wanted to start up, and like I said, I think it's, yeah, it's going to have a little bit of teething issues, but ultimately that build, when it's done, is going to be something we can all be hopefully proud of. Because let's be honest, how often do you see, you know, a YouTuber or whatever throwing a build together that they literally just thought of without writing it down, without, you know, honestly, it doesn't happen that often. I don't say it doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen as often. Are there probably other takes on this build? Undoubtedly. With how long Minecraft's been out, people have probably done it before and probably done it better. But this is my take, much like the base and the 2 mines I've got running. It's my take on, it's my take on it. My take on it is, as they say, my take is my take. But that said, any advice you guys can give me to improve anything that I've built or things like that, feel free to. All I ask is that you keep suggestions, yeah, informative without, let's keep our group supportive but informative, yeah. As I've said before, I respect each and every one of you. Much as I hope you respect each other and respect me. While these videos are literally done straight from the PS4, it doesn't mean I don't put any less time or care into them. In some ways, I'd probably argue that I put a bit more time and effort in because I'm doing it with, doing it without, that sounds good. I'm doing it with no editing or anything like that. Which is why my builds and that seem to take as long as they do, or my videos are as long as they are. Because I can't, because I don't have the ability to edit them, they are all raw footage. Which honestly, if I put it this way, if I knew how to edit, if when I got a PC to do so, my videos would probably only be around about probably most of them would still probably be around about an hour to an hour and 45 minutes. Even the super 6 hour long one, that probably would have been cut to bits because a lot of it was just alright, it was interacting with you guys, which is partly why it was as long as it was. But most videos aren't normally that long, but we're keeping the 2 hour mark as the length for our videos, and who knows, it may help us grow more than what we have. Right, I may actually cut this a little bit short, as I said, I'm bridge building, and I want to show you guys what it looks like when it's done, and unfortunately both this and the base are both being improved. Well, the base is more being updated, which when that's done I will end up doing a full, well, not a full world tour, but a tour between those two, and you may even see a few things that would probably surprise you. You know. So let's get home and get this saved. And away we go. I tell you, this place looks, even back there, looks so much brighter with the, you know, with the additional torch and with the arch going over. It gives it more of almost extended train bridge feel, which isn't bad, you know, which is good because that's what I went for. Yeah, these trees will be coming down. The mounds will be coming down. Not much, probably about 4 layers down. So I'll most likely, yeah, I'll most likely replant the trees further away, so you get almost get the sensation of going through, you know, going through a forest or going through a clearing. There we go. Here's where I started. Sorry, Zomble, not today. Oh yeah. Home sweet home. Or home snow home, if you like. And still no idea what happened to the other other 3. I think it's 3 minecarts I've got. Anyway, no idea what happened to the other one, but yeah. Actually, it is more or less finished in there, so I'll give you a sneak peek of what's in there, but please do keep in mind it's not 100% finished yet. That wall is completely coming out. First of all, I've updated the portal room. So we have a broken up floor. Yeah, that's the area I'm still working on at the moment. And that is what most of you could see mostly from the outside. Let's give you a better view of it. I do actually want to raise the roof 1 if I can. Because if I can raise it 1, I can then actually either push the log up or get rid of it. Anyway. Then you come into here. All of this was dirt and stone. In about a week or so, this thing will be complete. I know I've got to put like 1 step over there and get rid of the andesite out of the floor and put the stone where that is. But this place, honestly, I think it only took me, I want to say, about an hour, give or take, because obviously I was hopping back, fixing up my my pick, coming back, doing, and you know. So on that glorious note, okay, it's not night. But yeah, on that glorious note, thank you very much for watching. If you've managed to see it all the way through, that's great news. My uploads are normally always either a Wednesday or a Thursday. That's normally the day I stream. I try and keep all my videos under 2 hours. I mean, as I said, I had a few that are over. In this case, it's a little bit shorter because of what I planned on doing. Is, as I said, is replacing the bridge, which you saw the start of. You've got the rough, you know, you got the rough idea of what I'm doing, so it's not like you haven't seen any of it be started at least. I also had planned an expansion which I since cancelled. But that doesn't mean to say that expansion won't happen. I am also looking into possibly, if I can get the right helmet enchantment and boot enchantment, also looking at doing a few things underwater as well. Now I know everybody's done an underwater base, but like I said, this is my take on it. This place actually is something I had in mind for quite a while. I mean, I will probably tweak it a little bit more, you know, like put a ceiling on and maybe roof access. I don't know, but yeah, as I said, the bridge is getting there. This is the Skyrim mashup pack. And yeah, as you can probably guess from the texture pack, I love Skyrim, so that's why I went with it. It suits what it suits Minecraft in a way. That's also got some of the, is it natural texture pack? You know, the free update one they gave us as well. So it's sort of like thrown it all into a blender and went, there you go. Unfortunately, this is Bedrock. Has it updated to full, you know, to where you guys are PC wise? Don't know. Honestly, I don't. But honestly, I think this is you know, I forgot what I was doing now. Oh yeah. But yeah, you're right. From what I've heard with the new update, I mean, they're slowing down the swinging of all the weapons again, and you know, They're changing a lot, but not changing anything, if that makes any sense. And I need to get rid of that tree, because I put that in the wrong place. Bye-bye, old friend. Seriously? Sad of Freddy. Right, okay. You're welcome. Alright. Now, let's see if I can... Quite counterintuitive for me, I have to break all the leaves, but, you know. Let's try there. Hopefully the span of it doesn't block too much off. And put you there. There we go. Huh. There we go. Huh. Isn't that strange? Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Have I got any? No, I haven't. Okay. Right, let's see. Shall we? Right. You know, this was going to wait, but something about bringing the glass up one more level. And putting a... No, I'm not going to do it. Right. So on that note, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. You know, please leave a like if you liked the stream, dislike if you didn't. You know, comment, subscribe, you know, set up the bell icon, all that good stuff. And hopefully on my, well, hopefully on the next stream you'll see the bridge finished and a few other things. Mostly it'll be the bridge being finished. A few more changes to the abandoned village. May even be peeling this back a little bit more. Moving the sweetberry bushes because, well, those are a pain in the butt to get a hold of. And what I'll be doing next time is, actually I will go over there and show you. I'll be tearing down that monstrosity of a build and giving that's what I thought. That's a strange librarian. Anyway, yeah, this place will get a complete overhaul, you know, but that'll happen over the next few, well, maybe not next week, but certainly by the week after, that will get an overhaul. So that'll no longer be all cobble. It won't even be all stone brick. That'll just be an Thank you for the follow. You know, this place, yeah, it's getting there. It's getting that. It's got that little charm, you know. But it needs to spruce up. I am definitely getting rid of that house. That snow house is out of here. Anyway. Huh, okay. Right. So on that bombshell. Oh, look at that. Oh. Uh-oh. Creeper and pillagers. I don't know what's worse. I don't know. I don't care. I'm getting in. But this place looks absolutely gorgeous in the evenings. Just wish I could, you know. Anyway. So, on that note, guys, thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope to see you all next time. You know, please leave any comments down below. You know the normal drill. Like, comment, hit the bell, you know, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And all in all, I hope to see you all next time. Thank you very much. And yeah, and goodbye. Oh, wrong button. Oh, hi Ghost. How are you? You then caught me as I was about to sign off. Are you? I hope everything's okay. Sure. Let's get back to finishing that thing off. Then down here. Do it. Meep meep. Don't know why I did that. There we go. Up here and stop. Stop. Right. Right. I don't want that in the right place. That wasn't the right place. Yeah, I know. I tried. I'm in the middle of sort of like replacing a lot of this, and There we go. Which means you no longer need that. Or that. And then you go like that. To that. And then go boom. Boom. And last bit. 1, 2. I don't know why I keep getting that white flash though. And then 1, 2, 3, and finally, boom. Out. There. There. Now imagine that all the way along. And don't need that to be too long. Because too long is, you know, ironically, too long. And then you go. I'm from the UK. What about you? Yeah, I don't want you. All right. I hope you're having fairly decent hi calls. I hope you're having decent weather. Gotta be better than our weather. Every little helps, mate. Thank you very much, and thank you for the support. That means a lot. Ow. And this gives you a rough idea what I'm doing. Did I put that one back? I did. Okay. Got you. Got you. Yeah, because honestly, that helps a lot. That'll help the channel grow a lot more. It honestly means a lot. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Ow. Can I take my boots? I can't take my boots off. Ow. I'm slowly destroying my boots, and There. Right, let me go this way. Huh. Just learned something about the minecart when you're not in it. That's interesting. Thank you. There we go. No, it's only there. It didn't go that far. There we go. Oh, you meant by... Bye to both you guys. That was... It's nice to... Oh, it gives you that warm fuzzy feeling when you get told, you know, you're told you're doing a good job. It's like, oh, oh. Made me feel warm and makes me feel a little warm and fuzzy. Means I'm, you know, means I'm doing something right, and I'm glad to have another, you know, another sub, another couple of subs. So thank you both. Ow. 1, 2. Ah, that's why it's coming up odd. Get out of it. That's it. Right. Now, right. Now this time, yeah. Now I forgot what I wanted to say because, yeah, that's rather nicely put me. But that's made me happy. That one. See, the one good thing, and you know, I've always thought this before. The one good thing about doing content that's suitable for everyone is you're not, you know, you're not alienating yourself from a fan. Well, I was going to say fan base. Well, from a subscriber base, because everybody can see your stuff. You know, you're not, you know, in my case, you're not swearing every 2 seconds, so you know, it certainly helps. And where are we? 1, 2, 3. 1 and same again. 1, 2. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't beat some carrots. And there we go that way. This is the funny thing, though. This was what I planned on doing. And the irony that having the arches down, as I said, it spreads the light down a lot, so you're actually seeing the light from further out as well. I'm glad that creeper just despawned. Didn't really want to deal with him just lately, or just yet. then boom. Ow. I was going to show you what the tunnel will look like almost set up. Well, unfortunately you had to go. See, my other idea was, instead of using torches up here, was to actually use what's it called? Was to actually use glowstone, but hey, thought you might want to see what the other end looks like. What the other end of the track looks like. I should clarify. Oh wow, look at that. Oh. That's turned out really, really, really well. I'm actually quite happy with it. Huh. Look at that, look. That's turned out really well. Sorry, just having a drink of, well, just having a drink. Then having a drink of soda. Or, you know, as we call it, pop. So, you know. And let's go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, pick up speed. I realise I took out a few extra powered rails, but it doesn't mean say you got to go slow. Come on. Ugh. I mean, where I thought of actually going is where that glow is over there, which I think is where I put torches. I honestly can't remember. I may actually just do almost like just posts along this bit, so you still get to see the farmhouse and, you know, the village. Back spike. And that had to be an Enderman. I had to hear an Enderman the one time I don't think I had my sword on me. And there we go. All the way back. Now, I will be right back. I just need the toilet. There we go. Anyway, let's see. Can I? Right. You get back out there now. And let's see if that Enderman's still around. Yep, there he is. Huh, apparently he can walk into sweetberry bushes and still take damage. Come here. Where the hell are you? Come here, you teleporting loony. Where on earth did he go? There he is. Oh, thanks for the pearl, genius. Unfortunately. You mean he couldn't work that out? Okay. Oh wow, that's an improvement. Yeah, now that is an improvement. Yeah, I like that. What I mean, another thing I could always try, I don't know if you can hang the lanterns though, was to, well, as I then said, you know, hang the lanterns. So I'm going to go on a little excursion in a moment. Actually, there we go. So I didn't get lazy, I just didn't want to keep pulling back earth if I could help it. But now, I kind of need to. So, I need to take back, I think it's 3 strips, I think I said I needed to take back. It was either 2 or 3 strips I said I needed to take back. The funny thing is though, the jungle area where we are, not the jungle, the swamp area where we are, not my favourite place to actually build. Mostly because of the, well, colour of the grass. No, okay, just 1 strip back. I thought it was 3 and it's 1. Silly me. Yeah, there's one of those. Whoa, okay. So it's still a way up, that's good. Ooh, I wonder. There we go. So I mean I'll be able to climb that to get up. But because that's gonna go here, I guess you guys can see what I'm thinking of. See if the vines will come across. Because if the vines will attach across, then and I mean they should do, because these are solid blocks after all. May have to get rid of that tree, but you know, that's always a possibility, I suppose. Maybe the first 2 times I don't actually have to fall off and take full damage. Even better. And down that. Boom. Problem is, can I? Yep. Hopefully, when I get rid of that tree, the vine will already have come across. Providing I've got a torch there and there. And, you know, down there. Have I picked up any more? Don't know what's worse that at the moment, dirt or cobble. I would say probably cobble's a close second. Yeah. The other thing I could do here is get rid of that and throw in that there. Sort of shows you where, you know, where I've cleared stuff away. Which honestly, by the time I'm finished, will be a fair amount. One there. One there. Hey, Lucas. Ow, that missed. No idea what the oi was about, but you know, you do you. Isn't that the saying? Well, that's it. Seriously? Oh, okay, fair enough. There we go. And if I do that there, give us another red gate. And let's move you down. Move you up. Six to go. Okay. So if I do these next 6, I get a free spot back. Yee. Always a good start, eh? Always a good start. There. And finally there. There we go. I may I still may run that spine even if it's just down this one. Like that. Maybe an area to test it out, I guess. But, you know. Yeah. You down there, so I can go boop, boop. So you know when you're coming into the, you know, coming into a bit of new terrain. Well, not new terrain essentially, but when you come into a newer part of the map. You know, it's not a bad thing. Up, bring the stairs together, and yeah, it's looking, you know, I may even build like I don't know, I may build something over there. I haven't honestly thought about it yet. But even 2 more up there, and there. I shall finish these off properly afterwards. I just want to see these in their quote full glory. And the easiest way of doing that is putting the pillars in. Taking the cobble out. Seriously, you had to bounce back over there, didn't you? Oh, that's handy. That's going. Ooh, wow. Okay, there you go. There. Oops. Damn it. Huh. Oh, there we go. That worked. There we go. And boom. Same again. Actually, I don't think there's many more for me to go. I mean, there's a few in the middle that I haven't done, but yeah, I don't think there's much more for me to actually do as far as this is concerned. But pal, you ain't getting on this track. It's you too. Yeah, this is where I either have to make a choice of lighting all this up, which then lessens the impact, cordoning all this off, which lessens the impact. So, yeah. It's honestly looking better though. The funny thing is, if I can go far enough out, I mean, if I can go to almost where that mountain is there, this place will just almost light up. I mean, of course it's lighting up because it's, you know, but... There we go. Coming to the final part of the station. And... Top of the torch. Right, I wonder, can I get rid of that? Right, why is it I can't put that? Right, okay. I think I've got it. I need to get rid of... Don't want you down there. I want you there. Alright, let's stick you on the wall a second. So let's put you there, and yeah, that'll do. That'll be where that should end, is there. And like that. So now there's the button, goes there and goes poof. Don't go down the... That could have been very unfortunate. And let's see if I got a polished andesite slab there. You won't see it because okay. And then I go, and then we go, because that's where the support is, which goes all the way down there. Yeah. What'd be quite funny now is putting the fence across and I smack my head on the way down, but I digress. Right. An additional 20 minutes in, and I hope yeah, like I say, I'm glad to hear that some of you guys are enjoying the content. That, as I said, means so much to me. Please, you know, with all your help that you've been doing, it's just been incredible. So please, you know, please keep it up. And let's see if we can improve. Let's see if we can improve on this for this year. And let's keep it going forward. You know, you've probably all heard it from nearly everyone, every YouTuber you subscribe to, or you haven't. But from me personally, it means a lot. And yeah, we'll look for. Where are you? There we go. Oh, that's ominous. I didn't realise how ominous that actually looks. Well, you don't see it from underneath, do you? You know, you don't see it from down here, but that is... yeah. I'm not going to say it's terrifying because it's not that scary, but that's... yeah, that's worrying. Right, let's see. Yeah, they're the three beehives I got given when I spawned in after the Buzzy Bees update. Yes, I had myself a panda, apparently. An ocelot stuck in a bit of bamboo. Yeah, I fed this that lovely panda there a few. Well, I say a few. I think it was about. I think it was something like 5 bits of bamboo, and well, there's a lot of a panda there for life now at the moment, which not bad. Not bad. There was me hunting for a bucket. Couldn't find one. I come up here and then I find a ruddy bucket. Down we go. Means I can get rid of this lava over here now. Woohoo! So it sounds like a slime chunk there. Yeah, that did a little bit more than I was expecting. And hey, Nep. Welcome to the channel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Well, that's good to hear. As you can probably hear, it sounds like we've got a some slimes next door, which always helps. I hope you're having a good day. I wonder if I should have told him I don't die that often. Right. There we go. And seriously? I'll keep on the diorite, I suppose. Yeah, unfortunately need more stone for finishing the bridge off. Yeah. So I put you two in there, you in there, you in there. Yeah. Alright, let's see then, shall we? Right. Right, let's see. What was the other one? Efficiency 1. Oh well. There we go. Let's get a little bit more out of this, and then right, let's see, shall we? Like that, and boom. So essentially, you can just, you know, try and keep the floor as even as possible. You know, same with the torch spacing, everything else. It's so There we go. Alright, let's see. Okay. That. There we go. Getting that. Right. Okay then. Right. So yeah. Right. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Thank you again to to our new sub, and hopefully, I will see you all next time. Hit the like button if you like. All that good stuff. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to let you know when my next stream has gone up, or when I'm next streaming. Thank you very much. Have a great day wherever you are, and yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, and goodbye. Oh, one small thing, if there is any game you want to see me stream, please leave it in the description below. In the comment below, sorry. And yeah, I'll do my best to try it. But as I said, that's the stream now over, so I hope to see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Treat people how you want to be treated, and hey, who knows? It may come back. It should come back to you tenfold. It's I look at it this way. My sort of like my final thoughts, if you will. I treat everybody the same. I don't treat anybody any more, any less special, I guess. I treat everybody the same, and treat all with the same amount of respect, and yeah, I hope I hope and pray that that can be a good good inspiration to you all. Right, now on that note, I will see you all next. See you all in the see you all in the next one. Thank you very much, and yeah, and goodbye.